Today we're going to check out the Skygod 4, that new S-Line P2, which is not really new, but you know, and then the Glow P2, and we're going to see if they fly any different than one another and if you should pay extra for any of them or none of them. All right, after changing because it was hot and sweaty, so this first little kind of flat to little Hyzer fade approach, so it does kind of fade left like you'd expect it to, and then the Skygod, or at least the C-Line P2, that one we see quickly already has way more pull to the left, and then the S-Line kind of hung out to the right a little bit more, but it still has that kind of slower right to left drift. So it seems like these two are already drifting left less aggressively than the Skygod. And also check out the Armory Disc Golf, or up here. They've had a bunch of sales on these, easily from $3 to $6 off the original price. So, and then I back it up to about 270, 280 feet, and I'm trying to land it on top of this hill with a really close road behind it, which is what I would use something like this for, because it would land soft. Skygod, it being more stable, needed more room from right to left to work, but didn't have it, so you see it just easily just fights left harder than the other two, and the S-Line, the new S-Line, just kind of ended up a bit short, but still had that same right to left aid that the Glow had, so it seems to kind of fly about the same as that. And then we're going to push into this 330 up to the hill, like right on top of the hill would be about 330. The Glow, never really in danger of turning it over at all. The S-Line came out a bit early, but even with that little bit of early Anhyzer, you see it just kind of drift right and then go back into its fade, which I think is a really reliable throwing putter, in my opinion. And then the Skygod, that one, you're able to just really yank on it hard and flat, and it kind of will push right, but then easily goes back into the fade. And then I went into this 300-foot Hyzer shot, with, again, with these being putters and not super overstable mid-ranges, they carry and then like they drift and like they fade way wider than something more overstable would, which is what I like to use them for. And so I'm simulating needing this to swing a lot, but also not have any skip. So you want something that has the overstability you'd look for in a fairway driver or a mid-range, but you don't want the skip because the OB road is right along the side. And then you see it push a lot longer than an overstable mid-range would, and then fade really, really wide. And again, it just being kind of like a block, it just sits. And then I went into these two little approach shots that are about 200 feet each. One is a tunnel. Some might want something that's pretty stable and reliable and isn't going to turn over, which the S-Line does. You see it on Hyzer down the hill. Never really has any desire, any attempt to go right. It just stays on Hyzer and then fades out left. And then the Glow was going to do the same thing the P2 did because it was on a bit more Hyzer. So you see it just never really was in danger of turning over, which was what I was trying to check. And then for me, another reason I like these putters is because they do want to pull to the ground a bit more and a bit faster than some of the thinner, more glidey throwing putters like the Sensei or maybe the Logic. And so I use them for like nice, kind of dangerous approach shots where you want it to sit and not have much ground play. And even the S-Line on a little bit of Annie straightens up, flattens out, and then comes back in. So it's just a nice, forgiving approach putter. And then finally I did this 260-foot, just Anhyzer, S-Line first. That one, it was on a really steep Anhyzer angle, which is really nice. Fades out flat, which is really cool. The Glow P2, so it pushes out and kind of holds the line really, really well, but you see it again, fight back into its stability and straighten up and then land flat. And then the Skygod, that being the more overstable of them, I felt a little more confident putting that angle on it again. And so you see it hold it. It's just really nice. So overall, they all feel the same. The depth is the same. Nothing's really much different about them other than the plastics. I don't think the S-Line is much grippier than the C-Line. Honestly, the Skygod, I feel more comfortable throwing it with some distance. Now, if you're looking for more of like a maybe flip up with distance, that's where this one might do better. And these just seem so rare. I don't know if I'd ever bag it because it'd be really hard to find another one. If I didn't already have 5 Skygods, I'd probably go with this S-Line just because they're easier to get, but these are also selling super cheap. People can't get rid of them. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and if you have any insight on why people are getting rid of these so cheap, let me know, because It's good for me. I have 5 of them now, so thanks for watching.